Hey Jonesy Bays and anonymous Jonesy Bays, welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday to you all. If you hear some background noise, that's because I'm outside chilling, honey, in the cold. I needed some air, so I said, you know what, let me come outside for a little bit, have a little chit chat with you guys, because I haven't had a sit down in a minute to give you an update about what's going on with me, because your girl going through it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway, so my hubby, I'm not sure if I gave you guys an update the last time I spoke to you all about my hubby, but you know, he's coming around. He's starting to feel a little bit better, but I think when we go to the neurologist next week, they might tell him, you know, you got to sit down for a minute. So his job did send me the long-term and short-term disability forms. So once we go to the neurologist, we'll get that filled out. But right now, he's not working. You know, so now how this all came about, let me see, we're in 2025. Around 2021, that's when it started. It was August 13th. I never forget, because that year it fell on a Friday. And he came home. He was like, babe, I don't feel good. And I'm looking at him, and he just looked like he was there, but he wasn't there. His eyes was kind of glassy, like glossy looking. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? Go. And it was really hot that day. So I said, you know what? Go take a shower, lay down, and we'll see what's going on. If you feel the same tomorrow, I'll take you to the hospital. The next day, when he got up, he was like, I don't like this feeling. I'm feeling, I can't explain it. So I said, okay, we're going to the hospital. I took him to the hospital, right? I took him to urgent care. I told him what was going on. They did a scan, and he had some bleeding on the brain. So when they told me that, I went into panic mode, because I didn't know how to deal with this type of stuff. So I was like, okay, all right, so what's next? So they said, well, we're going to transfer him to a hospital, and they're going to take it from there. Okay, fine. So they transferred him to a hospital, and they had him in ICU. And at this time, COVID was around, so I couldn't even go to the hospital to see him because of that. But they did have it where I could speak to him on video. You know what I'm saying? So that was something. So he was in the hospital for about, I'm going to say 10 days. I think he wasn't there for, no, let me see, 7 days. I think 7 to 8 days he was in the hospital, and he came home. And you know, his job at the time, he had Aflac, and let me tell you something about Aflac, baby. They pay, okay? They pay. So we already had a little bit of money to the side, and you know, with the Aflac kicking in, and then right after that, taxes was kicking in. So I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be straight. But I went back to work. I said, well, you know what? The boys are here. By the time I get off, they'll be going to work. My son was already going to school, but my other son, he was working. So I said, by the time I get off work or whatever, they'll be here. So I never wanted to leave him alone, you know, because you just never know what could happen. And I didn't know what was going to happen after he had a stroke. So, you know, he's in recovery. He's doing okay, you know, no problems, you know. Christmas came around, no problems. A year, let's fast forward to a year now. Right around November, 3 days before Thanksgiving, 2022 now, he had a seizure. And I'm like, well, where the hell did this come from and why? So he went to the hospital. He was in there for a few days, and they was like, they're asking me, did he ever suffer from seizures? I said, no, he had a stroke. but he didn't have any seizures. And so the doctor told me, they see the scar tissue from the stroke, and they said sometimes when he's healing, when the scar tissue is healing, that's one of the side effects after having a stroke. I said, okay. I said, are these going to come regularly? He was like, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but they put him on the medication for seizures. So he's on Keppra. So I said, okay. So he's been taking his meds. We don't play that. We're going to take these damn meds, okay? He's been taking his meds, and he's been feeling fine to work. When you have seizures, you can't drive for 3 months and stuff like that. So we had to wait out that time period, and then he was able to drive to work, and he went back to work because at work he drives. So he was fine. No issues. Before 2022 came to an end, it was in December, he had another seizure. And I said, what is this? Like, is this going to happen like every year? Like, what is going on? As a matter of fact, yeah. No, it happened that next year. I'm sorry, not the end of 2022. It happened at the next year, 2023, around the holidays again. So it's like he had these seizures once a year, and it's always around the holiday time. Either it's November or December, but it's always around the holidays. So I was like, okay, all right, what's going on? Goes back to the hospital. They check him out. They do tests. They say he's fine. They was like, how often does he have seizures? I said, well, it looks like he have a seizure once a year. And when he have these seizures, it's not one. He has clusters. They back to back to back to back, and that is dangerous. So now, fast forward to 2024. December 9th, because that's my daughter's birthday. He was at work. He started to feel strange. He knows when he get ready to go into one. So he started to feel strange. And guess what? He had one at work. They called me. They took him to the hospital. I said, okay. By the time I get there, he's already in ICU. He's on a breathing machine. But this happened before, so I know the drill. He's on a breathing machine. So I get there, and I say, hey, babe, I'm here. So when he realized that I was there, because I said, I'm here, you can squeeze my hand. And I said, if you love me, you squeeze my hand. So he squeezed my hand. I said, okay, you can hear me. So I was a little bit at ease. I said, wow. So the doctor comes in, and he said, well, what's going on? And he looks at his chart, because everything is there. And my husband, he goes to the VA for his primary care and stuff like that. And they was like, well, we're going to put him on a different meds along with the other meds he's on. So he's taking about 2,000 milligrams with Keppra. And now he has his other medicine for seizures that's 200 milligrams. So, yeah. But there's new medicine they got him on as well. It makes him very drowsy. He doesn't like the feeling that he has when he's just taking it. So I'm like, well, you know what? We just got to take it until we see the neurologist, because maybe the neurologist will take down the dose or whatever, or put you on something that's not making you so tired. So the doctor was telling me that, there's other medications that I can get. Like when he's ready to have one, I can give him a pill. Or they have this nasal spray. So when he's ready to have a seizure, he feels it coming on, I could just squeeze it up his nose, and it will it's supposed to suppress it. But that's expensive. That's mad expensive. So I got the pill. And it's only a few in there, because he only takes it if he feels one coming on. That's why they give you such a low amount. So now here we are. He can't go back to work. Not right now. He's recovering, but I noticed that his recovering is a little bit slower than usual. So yeah. So your girl been over here stressed out. Just trying to deal with life, honey. That's all. Just dealing with life. making sure he's okay. As far as finances is concerned, I didn't go back to work yet because it's kind of hard right now for me to go back to work because my job is not available to me anymore. So yeah, but I will say this, the money that I've been getting from YouTube is not a lot, but it does help. Okay, it does help. And I have a few friends that I talk to about the situation, how I'm feeling, behind the scenes. And one of my friends is like, well, girl, why don't you put your Cash App out there on your channel? So, if anybody want to make a donation to you, they can. You never ask for anything, so I'm pretty sure they will help you. And I'm gonna be honest, my pride would not allow me to do that because I never want anyone to feel like I am begging for anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody saying, oh, she got Cash App up there. Yeah, she, at times it's hard, and why she asking us for money. I never want that. Even though my friends, some people sent me a donation that know me already to my Cash App to help out with my hubby and stuff like that. Or to use it for what we got to use it for, which is like medicine or just taking him somewhere. Because we can't drive right now because my car is broke. Yeah, our car is broke. It only costs $370 to get it fixed. But baby, when you got other bills and you got other things to do, you got to buy food, and food is mad expensive, yo. Mad expensive. Who wants to spend $370 on a car right now? So I'll probably just wait until tax time, honey, to get old Betsy get her back working. Because listen, I ain't got it right now. I'm being honest. I got other things to worry about. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep it together. I'm just here as a little vent session. I'm just trying to keep it together and let you guys know. So one day, if I disappear and don't post for a minute, you know why. Okay, things got hectic, and I just could not continue to post while I'm going through life and heavy things. But I'm not at that point right now. I'm not there. But if I ever decide, that my life is headed in that direction, and I just stop, you guys will know, and then you'll know why. What is this dang one light somebody got on? It's mad bright. But anyway, it's cold out here. But I needed this air. I really do need this air. But yeah, so that's what my life has been like behind the scenes, honey. But I'm still kicking out my videos because I want you guys to watch my channel, watch my videos, and that helps me generate income. Okay, it does. So yeah, so all I ask from you guys is just keep me in your prayers, keep me in your thoughts and stuff like that. I love you all. I'm still going to post videos as much as I can, but like I said, if it comes to the point where you don't see a video from me for a while, then you know why. Because honey, I'm dealing with life. Okay, I'm dealing with life right now. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for listening to those that listen. And if you made it to the end of this video, honey, just give your girl some hearts in the comment section. Some prayer hands and some hearts. And I'll take that. Love you all. Talk to you soon.